Yo, it's your boy Wavemaster J with episode 128 in your face. You feel me? What did we talk about today, man? We talked about the what ifs of life, man. What if one thing you did changed another thing and another thing changed? A lot of things changing, man. What else we got, man? Side effects to medications. What's something that you're like
off the table? I
can't do it, bruh. You know, your head hurting, your stomach hurting, and you know, when do you really lock in with your music taste, your movie taste, whatever it is? When you start thinking, you know what I mean? What is it, man? We coming right at you. 128. You dig?
Yeah.
You dig? Somebody said that about my
That was Soldier Boy said that. He said you went to private school. He said I went to public school. I so dope. I really shot it. Yes, bro.
Come with that doom.
Right.
You're done.
He said,
don't call me. Don't text me.
Right. Yeah, he was going crazy with that one, bro. The Bow Wow joint. Mm-hmm. You're done.
But you know what you can do? Go on YouTube and pull up the Wholesome House. Welcome to the Wholesome House, episode 120.
You can do that. You can pull us up on YouTube, man.
Oh, you don't know the where are we? Definitely not 120.
It's 120-esque.
27, 28?
28, yeah.
Yes,
okay,
welcome to 128 Wholesome House. Woo! Hey, can you do that emoji? Can you do the thing?
We don't even know it.
I think it's the second one. Hopefully it's not.
No, that's the knock. The second one is the knock.
Yeah, just press one.
Press something.
Just press one now.
No, that's the song you get.
I definitely did. Let me see.
That's good. That'll work. Hey, y'all finna get knocked out with these hot topics we got coming at you today. But it's your boy Z Breeze here. It's been a while. Excited to be in the studio. Who else we got?
Wow, 128 is crazy. March, Troy. It is March. It's cold now.
It's cold.
Insane. After a warm day. It says psych, but we don't say psych here. This is 128. It's coming at you live. Who else in the house?
You got Wavy J in the building, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm green with envy of y'all, bro, because y'all get to listen to this episode, you know what I'm saying?
For the first time.
Deep.
And that's, you know what I'm saying?
It's Benjamin Lane, the nonchalant Needle Mover. Glad to be back in the building. Hey, listen, if you are not tapped into that gaming channel, we took a break from here, but that gaming channel been popping. I just want to let you know the Twitch is going crazy too. So, you know, if that's your style too, if you just been missing out on wholesome just content, it's still here. It's still everywhere. You just got to look for it. But again, we're about to have a wonderful episode. I do want to kick off by just acknowledging we've been getting a lot of good music right now. Or I will take out the good. We're getting a lot of music. I know art and music is subjective. For those that I'm sure a lot of our listeners are fellow. I forgot about that. I forgot about. You know what's funny? When that came out, I was like, I know Zach is listening to this.
As soon as it drops,
which talking about?
Peterson.
Don't elaborate further. If they know, they know.
I have an idea.
Peterson.
Yeah,
that came out.
That's a Z Breeze exclusive.
He's locked up.
Yeah,
got you.
Precisely. My boy Anthony hit me like the night of. He talking about, bro, he dropping. I'm talking about.
Oh, really? You talking about that?
Not really.
I'm talking about really. He talking about. I know it's a banger. I'm talking about,
oh my God.
Man, what's your favorite songs? And he's like, I ain't gonna lie.
Man.
All of them.
Oh my gosh.
Turn that thing on fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Boy.
Fire.
Wow.
Hey, man.
Again, art is subjective.
You know?
Nah, for real.
A lot of music has been coming out. And one of the biggest projects is definitely the Playboy Carti album, which
More
is
than Peterson?
I Am Music / just music.
Most definitely more than the Peterson.
And for those that, and then, you know, Saba, I'm gonna shout out Saba because that's
Come on,
that's
yo.
more close to my heart. And so these two albums are very different. I think it's clear to see. And I recommend everyone that if you haven't checked out these albums, just for the sake of like understanding the context of this episode, it might actually help you to go listen to these two albums. Very different in sound, right? For those that aren't familiar with Playboy Carti's music, I'm shocked that you aren't familiar, at least to some degree, but his sound is a little different, right? It's noisy, right? Yeah. Like
I tried to listen, bro. I tried.
Oh,
it's a long project, so I understand.
I made it past number 2.
Golly. All right. Well,
I'm tapping in back on the way.
I understand though.
See ya.
I do understand.
A lot of people said that.
It's a particular taste, right?
Yeah,
and
Rockstar.
Yeah,
That
very
stuff
rock
sound
star.
like
Very,
that, though.
it's phonetic.
That's the
A
problem.
lot of just like noise and like
Rage Room.
energy.
Raid.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
you have like Saba that's like very meticulous and lyrical and like very just intentional. And so this frame of reference is just coming from those two albums, just because those are two albums I've been listening to the most right now. And it kind of led me to this like other, I know we've talked about this. I don't know if we've talked about this on the podcast or just like in our own individual discussion, not individual, but like group discussions outside of being recording. But I know we've talked about how like certain media or music can sort of like touch you at different stages of life, right? Like you might even listen to an album that came out 5-10 years ago and you're like, wow, like I actually relate to something. Like I enjoyed this album back then, but now I actually understand what he's talking about. I
When
really
you're at the
get it.
age of that artist.
Yeah, and you kind of can grow into certain pieces of media. And I also think this sort of like connected to the thought of like, okay, there's certain music that I feel like I might be presently more or less receptive to given where I am. Like at our age right now, we're mid to upper, we're coming up into our upper 20s right now. And I feel like there's certain things that speak to us a little bit more now that either came out before or even things that are coming out right now that we're like, no, it's just not something that's for me. I know that was one thing that when Drake's recent, not the Party project, but the last album, I know Joe Budden was sort of being like, okay, grow up, right?
For
like,
all the dogs.
For all the dogs. He was saying like, I don't want to hear about Kaisen now. I don't want to hear about all this like young people stuff anymore. Like you're getting old. And that was sort of like a large critique of that project, which then led to the question that I do want to ask you all is, generally speaking, and we can narrow it down to like, if you were to say a 5-year span, like what do you think was or is, even if we haven't gotten there yet, what do you think the best like age range is to receive media, if that makes sense? So like if there's all things considered, and I can kind of touch on my answer if I need to, but as far as like being open to music, being open to TV, being open to film, but then also being like intentional about how you're experiencing it, how it's either relating to you or meaning something to you. What do you think is sort of like the best age range to consume all of these types of media?
Definitely before our age, for sure.
So younger than
100%. And I just say that just because you're so easily, well, not easily, but you have biases and impressions about things already at this age that we're at now. So it's like you definitely need some level of, I guess, just less knowledge, basically.
So we'll do a 5-year
Ignorance.
like age range,
15
like
to 20,
15 to 20.
or
Okay,
actually 13 to 18. That's my
okay, that's pretty young.
Wow. Okay.
What were you listening to from 13 to 18? What were you watching? What were you reading? Even
listening to it was Drake, Big Sean, Wale, Meek Mill,
okay.
Bryson Tiller, Chris Brown, pretty much every 90s R&B group imaginable.
Okay.
Jodeci, Blackstreet, Miguel, J. Cole, all the same people I listen to like really now. Even like they're not as prevalent because they don't make as much music, but it's like that's probably my go-to.
Yeah. Okay.
And then TV, I really wasn't consuming much television after streaming really became big. I really got off TV heavy.
Well, then were you streaming something at that time?
Anime occasionally. That was very sparse until I got to college for real.
You even got YouTube too.
I was just watching Bugatti Bees, Hot Damn My Rock, Dormtainment.
Okay. That kind of speaks to like the cultural, I guess, like the age. That was the age of like social media starting to pick up in terms of it being like a legitimate source of entertainment. So
I was deep on Instagram even then. Like that's when Instagram was like my first like social media. I really kind of
Instagram was very different back then.
It was.
it was very picture based.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but No, even then, like Facebook, I feel like we was right after Facebook.
Facebook was my first. I feel like that was
Yeah, I'd probably
first.
say I was probably on Facebook.
How
It was
old
probably
were
that.
you?
I was young.
Yeah, I was
Exactly,
probably like
like 8.
13. Nah, I was
Oh.
like 12, 13 probably.
Yeah.
I was probably like 10, 11, honestly. But still, I feel like,
Yeah, probably. Yeah, like 11, 12.
I feel like the generation above us really enjoyed it a lot more.
But we were just like YNs on there, bro.
Precisely,
Like,
we were
you know what I'm
YNs
saying?
on Facebook.
We were not.
That's real. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not using it to its full
Like
capability,
for
bro.
truth is, and
Exactly. For some BS.
For its intended purpose,
On
bro.
me. And then
That was when you
Twitter.
used to have to set your age, bro. You had to be like, what was it, like 18
Yeah.
or something
you
to be
was
on there?
lying,
All
just
lying.
putting
Yeah,
fake
bro. Literally,
birthdays.
bro, you
I was,
can't-
I was
1980
39.
I mean,
Oh
bro,
my
right?
God.
Try to make it real believable. Like I can't just say I'm like 21 or something. Like,
Yeah, right.
I gotta be like I'm
46.
like 50.
Goodness gracious.
They talk about, bro, it's his 51st birthday. Like,
Yeah,
I
congratulations.
swear I'm only turning like
Education
13.
just says high school.
right.
Right. Or it's say NBA. Something
Right.
crazy.
Oh my God.
CEO.
Where do you live? Los Angeles, California.
Bro,
Man.
literally.
Beverly Hills. That's silly.
But yeah, my taste is very similar now. I got more open minded around 18
Okay.
because I came to college. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll do anything.
Whatever. I'll
As
listen to
as a lot of us do.
Right. And then after that 1 year, you kind of like, all right, I have sense now. Like,
Right.
I was
let me reel it in.
I was who I thought I was. Like, there's no reason for me to do some different stuff now.
Yeah. Understood. So
That's
13
crazy.
to 18.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What about y'all?
I feel like I give y'all some suggestions. Y'all gonna not even look them up. So I don't want to hear about no. I'm super open minded.
What are you talking about?
So
bro?
it's about
I'm just
like
saying.
how you can like you're really like consuming media and like not just kind of listening. Because I feel like when it at least when it comes to music, like, I was listening to like a lot of stuff like super young. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember listening to like
Rock.
I remember listening to like Confessions and like
Yacht Rock.
like early elementary school.
Oh.
You know what I
Facts.
mean? Like stuff like that.
Alicia Keys, Fantasia, Aaliyah.
A lot of stuff like that, like real young, on a lot of like car trips and like trips like back here and stuff like that too. But I'd say in terms of like when I really was like listening to stuff and like could really like, I don't know, like internalize, or I was really like
Make
listening
sense
to
of
it,
it
make
and-
sense of it a bit. I'd probably say like 15 to 20.
Okay, that's
Probably-
what it is. Yeah, that's what you said first.
Probably about like high schoolish age, because I feel like I was listening to quite a bit of stuff even in middle school. Like you said, like a 13 or something like that. But I was like,
Yeah, Lupe.
but it was like this is cool. But I just kind of like the way this sound. Like, you know
Tech
what I mean?
Nine
Literally.
and Hobson.
Surge.
But I also feel like too,
Like-
especially like when I was like 14 for real. I felt like I had a pretty like distinct taste for like rap music. Like that. I feel like that was the time I was listening to like a lot of 90s stuff or like older stuff. Like I was feeling like a purist. Like I was like, I gotta really listen to this
yeah.
real specific type of, you know. And it wasn't until I think the back end of high school when I really started to like diversify, at least like in that sense, in terms of like at least kind of like rap music and other stuff. Like I was still listening to like alternative, like some other stuff too, but yeah, 15, 20, man. That's when it was really hitting me. Movies is like a toss up, you know what I'm saying?
Marvel.
You know, like that type of stuff was cool, but
Creed.
you know,
I feel like we had a really good age range for like the MCU.
we did.
Like we were old enough to really
It's kind of perfect.
like we started young enough to be like nerding out about it and
Yeah.
then just grow up with it naturally, and it sort of progressively got more complex as like
Yeah,
actual
by Endgame,
universe.
we were grown as shit.
Yeah.
Damn, locked in.
But like, yeah.
15, 20, 13, 18. Troy, what you think?
You said I get 5.
Yeah, 5
5
years.
And it doesn't have to. It could be in the future.
That's what I was saying. Everybody's going pretty young.
I actually was.
He said, I think when I'm like 30, I'm gonna get it, bro.
I didn't really think older than me as well. Originally, I was thinking like 21 to like now. kind
Okay.
of. Yeah.
Why?
Personally, because I think my younger self was not listening to things that I consider to be very good now. I guess that's how it's felt with age. I don't know, because you're talking about the Hobsons and X, Y, and Z's. I'm not really gonna
Hobson's crazy.
tell people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of
I never forget.
That was a phase.
Like, high school, like people used to swear by Logic in like middle school and
Man.
high school.
Man, now
That Logic is just not my taste.
I'm black, I'm white, I'm white.
But I just remember people being like, "Bro,
I don't
please,
wanna be
like this is like,
Just play this for me,
Just
please,
play
bro.
Alive.
who can relate?"
I just want to die today.
That's a crazy question, but also I mean,
I like that song.
Hmm.
Thought it was pretty interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
And what
That's
what
an
part about
adjective.
it, bro?
It was just, enlightening the world. Like, hey, if you're feeling suicidal, here's the hotline number. I'm going to make it catchy, put it in the song.
But it's just like, man, why do that at all?
Some people maybe didn't know that there was a line to go. And he was just giving different perspectives from being suicidal to becoming unsuicidal. And
Becoming
He said, "Play my
unsuicidal.
song, and you won't want to,
it's a song of progression upward from
It
the,
is.
from the
You gotta
valley.
actually. I will say, like, once I actually listened to it, I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I understand what this
And then he
song's
got Alyssa Carr on there singing her heart out.
I just can't believe he did that show. What was that? The VMAs?
He did. But yeah, Troy.
I didn't see it.
And I also feel like for movies too, even though you were saying we grew up at a good time for the Disney verse, not the Disney, the Marvel.
The Disney verse.
I was thinking, yeah,
True, though.
technically, but we kind of grew up with a lot of good, like really decent movies, like in the 2015 and up, probably even a little further behind that. Cause I'm thinking Mad Max came out 2016,
Yeah.
and that was a movie that radicalized my movie watching for sure, to be honest. But
I can see
now,
that.
like I recently saw Mickey 17, and I think
You
I'm old
naming that
enough.
shit that I don't know.
You said what?
I said you naming that shit that I don't know.
That's a Robert Pattinson movie.
Okay.
It probably won't be in theaters much longer, to be real.
Okay.
I can understand why, but I'm also like, oh, I think I'm old enough to not just be like, oh, it's a weird movie and I like it.
Okay.
Like now I'm like, there were parts I liked.
I feel like a movie like Swiss Army Man would be something that like radicalized you.
I did see that too.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it. You actually
That one was just crazy.
I did. Who did you see that with? Like Sean or something? Yeah, I feel like you like convinced me to go see it the way y'all were talking about that movie.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna do that now at all.
That movie specifically, or just
Movies
try to
in
get
general.
anybody to watch like certain
Yeah,
movies.
it's more like, oh, you saw that too? What do you think of this one part?
Okay, yeah. I can see
Or
that.
you could be more critical and be like, I hated it. And you want to tell the world, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Just get a letterbox account.
exactly. But yeah, 21 to like now, I put my money there.
Okay. Yeah, I hate to be fall in line, but I definitely think for me it'd be probably like 18, 23 ish, maybe even 17 to 22, just because more to like your point earlier was just like I feel like when I was younger I was a lot more open to just anything, and I actually would consider myself. What do you mean how?
Why don't you feel open now too?
I do, but I just feel like okay. So the other factor that no one has brought up yet is that like time. Like I just feel like I had so much time to just be like looking for stuff.
Definitely.
And I feel like that's one of the things that I sort of miss about being a little bit younger.
That's why I said at
is-
15, 20. I was like, high school.
I just can't explore. Like I just don't have the time, as much time, or I do have the time, but I'm spending it doing other stuff because other stuff means more to me than just like the consumption of things. Like
Streaming's really boomed a lot too, where
It
it's like
has.
where you're really. I feel like people, at least then, like maybe even earlier on stream or maybe right before, like weren't trying to stack releases and certain things. It just feel like sometimes like you get hit on the right week and it's like, dang, it's about 5 things that they came out, bro.
yeah, and then some things you just miss, like, and then like sometimes you can come back to it. Sometimes you honestly miss the moment. I think sometimes like it does affect the buzz, of a certain album comes out and then you finally get to it later on. You're just like, you just feel late to the party a little bit. But yeah, I just feel like a younger time of my life in particular I was able to explore and just scroll on SoundCloud and just like see what's out there. Whereas now I'm like, I can see, that's why I was like, when you said you made it to song 2, I'm like, hey, sometimes it's like that. Like if I know something, especially more with movies and stuff, like if I know I'm not going to enjoy it, I just can't sometimes force myself to like watch it. I actually turn movies off now.
Dude, that's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time. Like you just think of it differently. And I'm also, me personally, am in a different state where like I prefer to produce more than I consume. That's just kind of like something that just given what I do for work and all that kind of stuff, like that's just how
the natural progression of things.
Yeah, and so now I'm just like, yeah. So again, I don't want to go too young because I do think that as I got a little bit older, I was able to like intentionally understand my taste, understand the artistry behind certain genres and different types of music, especially when it came to movies and film. Like after we were doing theater and stuff, that's when just the world of film got that much deeper. Before it was just like I just liked how stuff looked. Obviously, I like, for my whole life I enjoyed like visual art and forms. But yeah,
he's like, this got a nice little screenplay.
Yeah, but now, yeah, I appreciate character development, and I know that how that impacts a story, and I understand how certain things can, like artistic decisions in a film can, like I guess affect the experience, the watching experience, even if it's subtle. So yeah, I feel like that's a good little chunk of time. But I think a part of me also suspects that as I get older, I might be a little bit. I think there might be a better time frame, like maybe in the 30s. To be honest, we just haven't gotten there yet. But I do think with that much more perspective of the world, I think that might, depending on what you're consuming, though, of course. Because I think there's a lot of social commentary nowadays when it comes to a lot of music and film and stuff that I just feel like I just don't think about, maybe because I don't want to, maybe because I don't have the awareness of like the news, like, politics and stuff that's going on.
That can kind of affect like the context of you listening to that music.
Yeah. Sometimes I think about like even, albums like To Pimp a Butterfly, like what is that going to mean to me when I'm a little bit older? Like I feel like that came out when we were in high school.
Yeah.
And I feel like I thought I was like super, oh my gosh, she's so progressive.
No, that was definitely one, like when we got a bit older, I was definitely like feeling it a lot more. Like when I first heard it, I was like, huh. You know what I'm saying? But then like over time I was like, oh yeah.
And more's just gonna come out too. So like that's also where, we're making this decision right now off like I guess a hypothetical decision off of the media that we have access to right now. There might be something that does come out that you're like, yeah, no, even when I was 24, like this wouldn't have meant anything to me, but now I get it because I'm 30 something. So, but yeah, it's just something that I was thinking about, and like hopefully, I know that's one thing that I'm afraid of, and one thing I feel like I'm gonna do my best to avoid is I know that they say like once you reach a certain age, all your taste is set, and like you don't discover any new stuff and blah blah. Like I really want to be up and aware of when I do have children. I hope to be able to open-mindedly or as open-mindedly as possible just relate to some of the stuff that they're watching and listening to, because that's definitely something that I feel like I didn't have growing up. And yeah, I don't know. It can be a large part of a kid's life for sure. So yeah.
Yeah, my parents be watching SNL like, yeah, I don't know who the heck is performing this week.
Yeah.
I like, dang, bro, that's Lil Baby.
Yeah, right.
You don't know about that Little Baby.
Wait.
Right.
But I was second, so my topic. I was watching Marvel What If. Well, I really just started rewatching the Marvel from the beginning. Like I wasn't y'all age, I grew up with it and I was paying attention and enjoying it. Like honestly, when the Hulk came out and Iron Man 1 and Thor, like I could have cared less. Like I was still
cared less.
I was still
crazy.
really heavy on
Trailers.
You said, the way you said when I was y'all age, like we not all around the same ages.
Right.
When we were the same age, that was not on my mind at all. Was some movies. Like I hate going to the movies still.
That made me think you was like a different age or something.
Oh no.
Just because you worked at the theater, you scarred?
No, I'm saying even when I was a kid, like the only movie that I remember going to the theater and enjoying was Chicken Little.
Okay.
Had a blast. Seen Saw 2 right after that. Almost didn't want to go home.
Okay, so you're traumatized.
Why
That's a crazy.
Who did that to you?
My dad was watching Saw 2 while we was watching Chicken Little. Disney films an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh,
it's like
so you mean like back to back? I thought you meant like the
It was
next
release
time.
day.
So you chased it with that. You chased
Chased
Chicken
it with
Little
that,
with
yeah.
the
The
sauce.
sky is falling, like somebody cutting their leg off. Like
Yeah, viciously.
Yeah.
That's quite the core memory for you,
It's a
bro.
grizzly scene.
Yeah, it was a great day. It was a funny day. But nonetheless,
cortisol was spiking.
Bro.
but I'm watching Marvel from the beginning. I didn't know who Captain Carter was. I didn't know Agent Carter, his love interest.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Never knew her name. Never mattered. She in the end game. Why did this matter?
She isn't a part
Yeah.
She had a whole show, bro.
as well.
I have seen her face a couple times now that I see who she is. But
I was
anyway,
just saying that.
That's why you're rewatching.
I mean, you know,
That's why you.
I missed some stuff along the way. I came in around Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I mean, shoot, there's a lot of movies.
Oh my
bro.
gosh.
Dang, you ain't watched Iron Man?
Nah, you're bluffing.
I'm dead serious.
Homecoming? That's the first one
with Zendaya.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, Zendaya's in this. I'll watch it.
Oh my goodness.
And then ever since then,
That's all you did watch. You missed quite a few movies,
You
bro.
did miss quite a few.
bro,
I'm like, wait,
the first half
Yeah.
or more.
pretty much.
Then Black Panther came out. I'm like, oh my God, now everybody who's black loves Marvel. I was really tired.
I mean, black people like Marvel before that movie, bro.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No, I get what you're saying though.
But I-
White people
it
became
was a
popular.
moment.
we was in the dashikis and the.
But yeah, we was really showing out, bro. We was really like, this our movie.
Facts. Talk about this. My nephew like favorite superhero. I'm like, you don't like Superman? Black Panther. I'm like, I never even knew who that was.
Crazy.
I didn't know who that was until like 7. Like that's knowledge.
Yeah,
But anyway,
Oh Lord, bro.
they got the What If series.
they do.
I'm seeing all of these people, their lives changing drastically. Vision fucking getting obliterating Thanos randomly because Ultron was in his body. He succeeded at his job, whatever. So I'm like, dang, if I could what if my life and I could watch this fork moment, what would be like the dopest one?
What do you mean by dope?
Like which one? I
Like
guess
the best outcome.
just like
or
enjoying
just-
watching it, like good or bad. Like you're like, I am genuinely curious if I chose the other road, if I took the red pill at that moment, what my life would have looked like. And you can even give a estimation of what you imagine. Like if I was the director, this is what I would have hoped would have came from this.
At one point before, when I was still in Ohio, bro, before I moved back here, my dad had a job off. We had a couple to either go. Where are the places? I think one was for sure like Atlanta. One, I think he had to wait on one that was here. There's another one in Pasadena, in California. So I think I wonder what it would have been like if my dad had been like, "Fuck it, we just go to California," and I had spent like pretty much middle, like 8th grade through the rest of whenever, like in California. I think that would have been kind of wild. Yeah. I liked California from the one time I went years ago, so I imagine I would have thought it was kind of cool.
Hell yeah. And then there's so much just like media that's based in California too. It's just like you living in the thick of
That was right when I first was
talk.
8th grade around that time. That's when I first started Kendrick Lamar, bro. I would have been up.
You know,
I would have been up, bro. Dom Kennedy, all that, bro. I would have probably been.
Dom. Yeah.
I would have been going crazy. That's probably the big. As soon as you said, I wasn't even thinking that at first. Just in that last moment, I thought, I guess that would have been kind of different. You know what I'm saying?
I think about if I went out of state for college, because it's like my
Tell me more. Tell me more.
yeah, it's like my family that live in Texas, like they was just telling me like, soon as you graduate, before you even establish any roots, just move here. We got PT programs, you know, just like change your life. So then I realized how establishing roots has almost like, it's made it just less desirable in a sense, because it's just like, dang, all my ninjas here. Like,
Bro, I be thinking that like often, like whenever I'm like, you know what, like especially I'll be on TikTok or something and just see somebody that's just like in a different state, like
North
recognizable,
Carolina,
and I'd be like, oh, that's Chicago. And I'm like, wait, they probably like live there, like they're just jogging around Chicago, like,
Right.
hey, it would be cool to move to Chicago, just
You
try
know?
it. And I'm just like,
it's so much like
It's like I got too much steak here,
too
bro.
much steak here.
yeah, like too much of my memory card got this built into it. Like,
Pretty
Yeah.
much, bro.
yeah.
Used up.
But it's like if I would have left, I guess at a point right before I even got to establish any of the connections that I have now, it wouldn't have been as hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
So then it's like, yeah, I could have just Been in Ohio. You never know.
Zach said I should just never met you up.
No, no, and I'm saying life could be a lot worse. Like I could have moved, never made no friends.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could have been like,
back, and now we all, doing our own thing.
Now I'm a transfer student. I tell
Right.
you, senior year.
Yeah.
Nobody cares or wants to know who I am.
You locked in with a totally different friend group. You talking about, man, y'all like DBZ? They talking about, I've never even heard of that, bro.
Bro, I swear to God,
The gangs all
He in
here.
there clutching his chest. He like, oh my God, this was a terrible decision.
I would have just put all of that into the past, and I would have just been norm and stuff. I would have never been able to reach my full potential as a person with personality.
You just would have been a black man to
I would have
OU.
just been a black man that just play 2K and go to the rec. That's what it just been.
Not a boss.
Fulfilling enough.
You would have just been just another black man at OU,
Default,
bro.
just base package.
Here, bro. Hit the rec up a couple times. Go hoop, bro. Just do whatever thing you try to do, bro.
Go to fourth meal.
Go to fourth meal, bro.
Get some chicken.
Some
Right.
chicken tenders, hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. I can't
That's
think
funny,
of a
yo.
moment, but I'm just thinking, what would it take for one of us to come back evil?
I
A moment that
definitely-
you were getting bullied or something,
Oh, no.
or mistreated, or you had the opportunity to do some bad stuff and you just chose not to because your moral compass kicked in, but it couldn't have.
I think of this one time where I swung on this young man at we used to go on like these. You actually might remember this kid. I don't know. His name was Roy. Do you remember Roy?
I feel like I
Yeah,
do.
Roy.
He sounds like just scraggly, but no, we were at a
Scraggly Roy.
shout out all the Roys out there listening. I mess with your name.
Shout out to all the
This Roy, I
Roys.
just have there's a negative connotation with this particular
Amadeus
Roy.
Roy?
No, shout out Amadeus.
Yeah,
But
I know how to pronounce his name. Let's go.
good job. we said it a couple times now. But yeah, no, we went to like a bowling outing. We went to Novi Bowl.
That's why you hate bowling too.
I didn't mess with bowling before this. Maybe this is what led to my
Charged up
anger.
the
Yeah, I
swing.
just didn't want to be there. But no, he was just on my nerves. I just didn't like him the whole year. And then like
nerves.
he was trying to take my ball, and he like like
You was
when
the
you
one that you
bowling. Bro, like
Go pick your
fight. It's
own,
a
bro.
million. It's a million balls around, bro.
Right, and
Like,
it's 400,000 number level.
there's
pound
nothing.
sixes.
I don't know if he was just like, "Hey man, Ben's kind of bowling pretty good. Like it must be in the ball, bro. It's in the skill, my guy. Like leave me alone." So he's trying to take the ball, and I'm like, "Bro, put the ball down." So now we're like tugging back and
I do
forth
think
for
I
the
remember
ball.
this story actually.
And I just dropped it. I swung. That boy weaved. I was like, oh, "Okay, that boy got some reflexes."
You should have clipped it right after that.
Oh my God.
Nah, the
But
weave is
like,
crazy.
should've known.
But like,
Actually.
I tell you, when like my fist retracted back to my body, I like had an outer body experience. Like, who am I? Like there's no reason that I just let my emotions.
You're
get
looking
the
at
best
you.
of me.
You're looking at
Either
your
that or
hand
you lose
like
control.
This could have gone terribly. Like if this hit would have connected and he would have like fell and then
Change-
everybody
change
would have
the
been
course.
all, they fight because now I gotta keep fighting. I can't have that moment and
Said I
rethink my
lost
actions
myself.
anymore.
What if he swung back?
right.
Then I definitely would have had
not
to take care
more.
of him.
That
Right.
would have helped, honestly.
Exactly, and that would have probably changed my whole like
Definitely would have
reputation
changed the
at
course of
school,
your
and
whole
then-
life,
yeah,
bro.
So
Ben's a
Man.
bad guy.
I do
Honestly.
think that would have led to me becoming evil. I just would have went straight bully mode. I was a bully in Southfield.
You're just gonna be like, I don't really want to
So.
shoot movies for real. I'm trying to do the stunts.
I just want to shoot.
I just want to shoot. I just want to do the stunts. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, the stunts.
How do I just hit somebody in a movie? How do I just?
man.
It's like we really just use stunt
and get
doubles.
away with it.
He's like, nah, I'm not talking like stunts. I
And
mean
they-
like
and they pay me.
right.
Yeah, no, that would have changed it. But one thing I was thinking of was similar to yours, John. There was a moment where, man, Novi is not cheap to live in, and I understand this now.
Not at all.
As an adult, I understand it now. So shout out my parents for freaking
Doing
sticking
it.
through, doing whatever they
Doing
had to
it.
do. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
Really, the whole surrounding area, bro.
Yeah, right.
Truth be
The whole
told, bro.
metropolitan.
It's nice.
Um,
Yeah.
And there was like a moment. I think this was right when I was about to. I think this was like between middle school and me starting high school, where like my parents really wanted to move out of Novi, for just because they were like, we could buy a house literally like 20 minutes away. It'd be twice the size of this. Like at that time we were in like a townhome. And so they were like, yeah, like we want a bigger space because y'all are getting bigger, and it would be 10 times cheaper right there. But like my sister and I like begged them because we just didn't want to go and make new friends and stuff. We were just like, bro. And my sister was older, so she was like already in high school. So she was like, can I just finish high school? Like I don't want to, like this is gonna be so awkward to change, and then I graduate from a completely different school.
Bro.
And so we just like, you know, begged and pleaded to stay in Novi. So like sometimes I do think about like, well, yeah, what if we did move to Farmington or somewhere, you know, like what would life have looked like at that point if we went to Southfield for, you know, those last couple of years or something like that. So
Man,
that
Crazy.
would have been very, very different for the rest of my life, I'm sure. So
Man.
Yeah. I was thinking about that one, but I thought that was going to be too basic, just like if I went to a different high school.
yeah.
But if I went to like
don't do that.
the better, sorry, water.
No, it's the mic.
I was like, not the water. He's up to
You ain't hear that?
Not the
Sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, the high school that I went to, like there was like probably the best high school within like the nearest like 40 miles was like 10 minutes away. It was like the same distance as my other school. And my mom always told me like I was very in control of like everything. Like I could have chose the school I wanted to go to. Like I could have played any sport. Like I wasn't really pushed
Yeah,
to do
motion.
anything.
You just had it like
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Like I really do this. So when I got to high school, I was like, Mom, if I wanted to go here, would you let me? She was like, I don't care what school you go to. And I'm like, really? I'm like, dang, I could leave. And then my friend Trevante, he went to that school. So he was just like, bro, it's so great here. It's like High School Musical or PCA. And I'm like, dang, for real.
I'm sure that would have sold.
It was lit, bro.
That's exactly what you need.
That's exactly what I wanted, bro. I wanted to be in the drama team or something, you know?
And the
We
drama
had
team,
that.
bro.
They had a swimming team. Maybe I wouldn't be afraid of water. You know?
Maybe.
Could have actually learned the foreign language instead of just watching like March Madness during Spanish class.
It's that time.
Yeah. But then I would have just
That
committed.
time.
I would have just gave up basketball, committed to baseball, started just eating seeds on a regular basis.
Baseball players eat seeds.
Yeah, they eat a lot of seeds. Just
Like-
dill pickle, barbecue.
It's like sunflower seeds.
Correct. Just a mouthful of sunflower seeds.
All types of seeds.
Because you just chilling for you chilling for 10
I
minutes.
was just making sure,
Before
bro.
the ball
Just
comes
making
to you.
sure, bro.
Hey, Frank's Top seeds. When the last time y'all been in Dick's?
Okay,
It's been
this,
a-
okay. So now I think you do it on purpose.
What are you asking for? Why?
Because I'm saying like when you walking in there, like most places where you check out this candy.
they are.
and
I mean,
pop,
the
they
big
got dog ass sunflower seeds. and
the big
popcorn.
league chew used to slap, bro.
I couldn't do the.
Big League was always trash.
I couldn't
bro.
do the gum, bro.
What the hell is that? That's gum?
Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
the
you
stringy
would, yeah.
type.
Yeah, you grabbing it like this is just like
It's,
it looked like tobacco.
Yeah, it's like to emulate
You
tobacco.
said big
basically.
leaf, yeah.
Big
I'm like,
league.
Big League.
Yeah, big league chew.
Whoops.
I haven't had it in a long time though, so
Grab
I
a
can't.
gum.
I was like,
yeah.
damn,
It
that's
was backwood gum. What are you talking about?
No, that's crazy.
backwood gum and eating seeds.
As a kid, bro,
a lot
just
going on.
out there.
Do you remember
Tripping,
when
bro.
everybody started chewing at Novi?
Chewing?
Yeah, chewing tobacco.
What?
Hell no.
You remember? It was
You
like
remember?
it was like the hockey players, baseball, and like it was hockey.
They was on the
baseball, and
Zens?
like a little bit of lacrosse.
That sounds like
Before the Zens.
the
yeah.
three teams that would do that.
yeah. But
Wow.
you remember they used to just carry around water bottles all day and just be spinning it.
Yeah.
No.
It'd just be this freaking like black liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The teachers not
What?
on them about it. Like they
They
don't.
don't.
There's nothing we can do.
They're under 18. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how they was getting it, but
That's crazy.
Well,
They just
That was in high school?
yeah.
Wow.
That's like a very vivid memory. I know I
crazy.
could name you people that, yeah. But that was because lacrosse. Maybe.
like three teams.
I remember kids in my school doing that, bro. When I was
Relax.
still on the
Yeah,
front
yeah,
side,
yeah.
bro.
maybe I would have played lacrosse if my school had a lacrosse team.
You would have enjoyed it.
There's a lot of cool sports that there are that aren't traditionally available.
True, yeah, that's fair.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm surprised y'all had a swimming team though.
We didn't.
Oh, I thought you said there was.
No, I
Sorry,
no,
the
I said
other-
the
other
other school. had a
schools.
swimming
Oh,
team.
okay.
We didn't have a soccer team.
Oh, my
Oh, wow.
God. That's the cheapest sport in existence.
Is
in the ball.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
the ball
Goal.
in the goals.
People
Some
be folding up
jerseys.
socks and playing soccer.
Yeah.
I know that's not. Y'all couldn't do that as a team.
You
But
know?
yeah, y'all gonna need a couple more.
Yeah, he's gonna
Couple
need a
more
few,
pieces of
few,
equipment.
few more. You
That's why I'm
know,
only a fifth grade champion instead of a 12th grade champion.
I feel like every kid like is
Regret.
locked in and like when they was like 7 years old playing soccer.
It's like the first sport your parents make you play.
Mm,
I feel like.
interesting.
I feel like I was on the basketball young. I was on like the upward.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
else
man.
I think would have changed this is I don't know what I'm doing here, but I think I'm just thinking of like butterfly effects kind of stuff.
Oh.
I think my life would be very, very different if I was able to do a pull up when we were doing like fitness testing in like elementary school.
Okay.
Like
What? Just the ability.
clearly
to
y'all
do
could do a pull up. Apparently, no one relates to this. Like were you able?
I couldn't do
Ben,
one
we're
then, but
talking
it also
about-
wasn't really a.
the trajectory of your life.
Yeah, bro.
Butterfly
I feel
effect.
like that really impacted like how I viewed myself for years.
Yeah, you
Okay.
could
And
have been
people,
a
and you know
jock
what? People
if you-
see that.
I can see that.
People see that.
Like, yeah, because it was just too public.
In
Like
front of
everybody's
everybody.
just sitting there waiting on their turn, or they already did their turn.
Dinner.
And they're doing like, 10, 12, and like you can't get one. And I'm thinking the whole time I'm watching them do like 10, 12, 15, whatever they're doing.
You're thinking it can't.
I'm like,
You can't. This can't be that difficult. Bro.
Exactly.
He's like he's just pulling himself
it's
up,
just pulling himself up. Like gravity's not that freaking strong. Like, and then I get up there, I'm like,
and you realize it is.
am I heavy? Like, am I
Man.
like? I
Man.
feel like that's when I woke up and I'm like, wow, okay, I guess I am a little bit like chunkier than the other kids.
This
and
may
then
have been a good thing.
it might have. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like it'd be different.
That
I'm
might
sure
have been too much power.
It
for
built
you
a
at
lot
that
of
age.
character. Right, guy had to nerf me at that age. 'Cause
You up there, you bust out
Jeez,
20.
bruh.
Can't nobody tell you nothing.
Yeah.
At that point, you run the class.
and I also think like when I
Pull
was
up
finally
contest
able to
right
do
now.
it,
Ain't nobody fucking with you at
He's talking
20.
about doing
when
it
did
right
they? Because we didn't really have. I know did they consistently? I just feel like they either took that chunk away out of fitness testing for a few years, or basically I know for a fact that like there was a span of years where I didn't have to do that as a part of like fitness testing, like between middle school and something like
We
that.
ain't never had no pull-ups as a fitness.
Really?
Nor
You just
the
had like
ropes.
pacer test. Yeah, we had the rope in elementary school.
That's cold.
Woo!
Yeah, ring the bell at the top.
Now that's crazy. Now the pull up is
Can't
one
do
thing,
that.
but like having
The
to
rope?
climb all the way up it, bro.
That's really what
I
I've
could
been
do the
thinking
rope
about.
because I knew the
with your you
I
got to
do.
do the thing with your feet,
The,
bro.
for
Nice.
those that are listening, I'm trying to do like the form. There's a particular
Leg kicking.
leg
Yeah,
fold
with your
form
legs.
that
Leg
can help.
grappling.
So it almost is like you're just
Basically.
the way you're just kind of like stepping up almost
Yeah, exactly.
essentially
You're
as you're
canvassing.
climbing.
Maybe I'd be less afraid of heights if I climbed a rope at whatever age.
Probably. Yeah.
Because y'all just up there just fearless.
Yeah.
I would have told the teacher, I'm sorry, but I'm not getting up there.
You just like swing it from the bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I finally got to do a pull up when I did my like testing for lacrosse in high school. So like there was like somewhere in between like 5th and high school, I think that we just like didn't have to do it anymore. And so I just didn't know if I could do one because I just was like intentionally avoiding ever trying to do a pull up ever again. And then I had to, and I could do like 3 or something. I was just like, oh my God.
I'm a beast.
I'm a new man. Like, at that point, I slimmed down. Puberty hit, and I got a little taller, and the
Yeah.
fat just kind of
Melted away.
melted away. I was like, man, you really looking out.
Look at God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at God.
There was one other one I feel like I was thinking of. One of that was like very legitimate, but I think it was probably too easy. And I didn't like it, so
Yeah.
I don't need to share it.
Yeah, I don't have one. That not a different one than anything we said, honestly.
Yeah, definitely would have seconded that going out of state for school. I almost went to Fisk before I went to OU,
Where's Fisk at?
Tennessee.
You would just been talking with that slang when you come back home.
It's a real small school,
Okay.
like in that same like Tennessee State type area.
Okay.
Meharry, because originally I thought about going to Meharry Medical College, like out that way. Like the recruiter's talking real good. He's like, man, you just gotta, we can get you on the accelerated program, bro. We had you done in like 5
Selling
years,
you dream.
or something crazy. It was
that's
a
accelerated.
yeah,
For a
just-
doctorate.
yeah, like to really Like they was like you would start taking I think some classes in the summertime.
20 credits.
Like bro,
semester,
looking
week.
back, I'm like, man, that would have changed the course of my life, bro. Because I'd have been in there like, yeah, I got school, and after that, I got some more school, bro. So don't nobody ask me for nothing.
Yeah, I did think of it. It was my other one was if I went to school for theater, because I went through the whole thespian festival situation, audition for scholarships, got a couple dollars from a couple schools, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. But at that point, by the time I did that, I was like already sold on Oakland, and so I was like, if they don't give me like X amount of money, or if it's not Oakland giving me some money, then I'm not going to go to school for that. So
No facts.
but yeah, I do think sometimes now that I'm like out of school, I'm like, I feel like a lot of the stuff that I like, a lot of my jobs I could have gotten with either degree, to be honest. So, but I do think I would not have enjoyed. I don't think I would have enjoyed going and like doing that through school. Getting graded on like performances and stuff. I'm like, this is
Set design.
Yeah,
Just wasn't believable.
Yeah,
I would have came to the place.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I believe it too.
When he came to the place.
I believe it too. That's real.
Yeah.
Hey.
I've been to like 4 plays at OU. I was always pretty good. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I went to a
Dixie
couple
was
for
pretty impressive.
Bayshaw. Shout out that episode a long time ago. David Bayshaw, he was a guest forever ago. Yeah, that was years ago now. I went to a couple of his shows.
Yeah, I think I seen he was in like 2 of the ones I went to as well.
Yeah. What else we got though?
If you had to body slam one person for your dream car, and it cannot be your mama, who would it be?
Does it have to be like in my family, a celebrity, or
I'm picking
what
Sean
is?
King.
Can we first of all, while you think of that, what do you mean by body slam? Because like from my understanding, like, so I'm like picking him up like it's like a suplex kind of situation
Over your shoulder.
Okay, when you say body slam, I think of like off the top rope. Just
Yeah,
like,
I think just like one of those.
Nah, more personal.
You talking
slam.
about grab and
okay.
just
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
yeah, suplex is crazy.
I want to say like on the same level as your mama, so I want to keep it in the family. But if there's somebody specific, do you have a designated body slam person?
Sean King. And I say that just because
That was too quick.
he is stunt double type of dude. Like he just enjoyed the rush. So I'm like, Sean, look,
He'd
you know how
get up
much
like,
money,
"That was a
you know
good
how
one,
much
bro."
money on the line. Let's fight, bro. I just have to body slam you, bro. But you can
He would
have
be
fun.
into it.
Yeah,
actually.
he'd try to body slam me back or first,
Dog.
and then through that I just win the money. And nobody's heard of
Is
the,
it? You said
the
your
making
dream
of
car
this
though,
bird.
right?
Sure. Yeah.
Is that what you? Is that what you said?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I'd be
talking
like-
about for money.
Oh,
This
I'm
ain't
like,
cash,
Sean,
it's-
come on now. This is a Mustang, bro. This is a GT 500.
He gonna be
bro.
like, what am I supposed to do with
Is
that,
it your
bro?
dream car like a Honda Civic or something? I feel like you said something like real simple.
Nah,
Please don't let
that's-
it be a Honda
you
No,
said a
you said
Honda
like a Chevy
Civic?
Blazer or something.
Yeah, like
my
my
God.
reasonable dream SUV.
He wanted a GNX, bro.
Sean gonna be mad as
All I
fuck.
ever wanted was a black Grand
Sean gonna be
National.
pissed.
Oh, because I'm body slamming. Because I'm saying no.
Off a Blazer,
My
for a
real
Blazer.
favorite
Oh
car
my God.
is a Shelby GT 500.
Bro.
But I never thought I could get that. That's a $100,000 car.
Dream big.
You know, achieve.
That's crazy.
Hopefully,
And
Get body slam for the Chevy,
big.
bro.
yeah, bro.
Right.
Get body slam for the Camaro. Somebody, bro, come on, bro. You can ride in it wherever you want. He gonna be
He's
using like
literally
Uber
gonna
service.
be, bro, body hurting, bro. He can't even drive the
Slam.
car, bro.
Hey,
Can't
we're
do
gonna do it in a
nothing.
real wrestling ring.
body
It's gonna
different.
it's only gonna hurt a little bit.
It's gonna go hurt a little bit. It's like you're not gonna break nothing.
Right, you'll be all right.
Definitely not.
Sean King's on the same level as your mom. That's beautiful though.
You know,
Well,
care about that man.
Yeah.
Care about that man.
Yeah, and that was like off the dome for you. That was real quick.
Yeah. He the only person I know who wouldn't take it personal.
That's real.
That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah, I just randomly body slam on here, bro. What the fuck?
But you got your dream car, you know.
Exactly. And he gets unlimited rides in this free vehicle that I've got.
I definitely can't do my mom. She's too fragile.
You know, you
That
gotta
was
have
the real
somebody
part.
young. You know, somebody limber can get back up afterward.
I mean, I could do my dad.
I think my cousin Kamar would be
This
straight,
is-
bro.
I think you would too.
he'd be fine.
Dang, bro. Wow.
Bro, he would logistically, bro. We could really break it down, bro. I feel like he'd be somebody, bro. We could figure something out, bro. Honestly, I probably have a couple cousins that I would
I
probably.
definitely have. I've got plenty.
I got a
Cousins
couple.
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely getting it, bro.
On the level of my mom, though, it's not too many people.
I think that's the hard part. It's like
And
that's
none of them
that's a
gonna
pretty
make it.
high level, and yeah.
And none of them gonna make it. That's irreparable damage at that point.
Our relationship will be forever strained, bro.
No, they'll be forever strained.
Yeah, I mean, true.
That's the real
And I
issue.
don't think I could live with knowing that I caused that.
That's what I'm saying.
Not
Like,
from my mom in particular.
You feel me? Car ain't worth that much.
And so I was gonna say my brother-in-law because his back is messed up, and I might be able to like fix it.
But you could make it worse.
But I could make it worse. I could make it significantly worse.
You can
very,
make 'em
very
play
quickly.
worse.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's a large margin.
that's why I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to play those games. That's too much of a risk.
He said,
He
I
got my
promise.
nephew to take care of.
Right. You'd be like, I promise you I'm driving you right to the hospital.
I will get you help.
I'm
as
so
soon as
sorry.
possible.
I'm so sorry. I really regret it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have did it for this.
But ain't this car nice?
Ah, man. I was fighting with it, bro.
Oh,
I did
man.
not want to do that, but man, come on.
The opportunity was too good.
He said one person close to my mom. Don't you know what that means, bro? You know how much love I got for you, bro, to say something like that?
Can I flip it?
foaming at the mouth.
Who would you let body slam you for the sake of them getting a dream car?
My sister, because she can't lift me too high.
Oh no! So you judging it off of the
I'd say my sister too. I just say I do the
Minimal
same
damage.
thing.
Minimal damage.
okay?
Yep.
I do the same with my sister, bro.
Oh no!
We in there.
I'm picking somebody who really can flip me.
I'm picking somebody who just need the car.
See, the question was benefit or that I would let them.
That you-
It's
yeah,
levels
that you
to
would-
that. It's levels to
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say my sister would like that
She
car.
definitely don't need a car. She's got one. So,
Okay.
I was just thinking about get over with. Exactly. And the deed is done.
I thought that was a clap.
I was about to say, I know you just pushed a button.
That was great. That was right.
I
up
feel like
here.
you just remembered that we had buttons. To
One of
push
the I
us.
knew the middle one was one of the a pretty like accessible one, bro.
Yeah.
One that was gonna be pretty applicable. So
It needs a car. Man.
Not to put nobody business out there.
Also, that's why I set off with damage first.
Hey, so and so can body
So,
slam me
hey,
'cause they been walking,
who
bro.
I know need a car. Oof. Right. Let me scroll down.
I already
bro.
answered. Y'all say something.
Taz can body slam me, man. I know he's had some car troubles
Yeah.
recently. That boy was stolen, had all types of stuff get done in that vehicle.
I let any of my friends, y'all got some car troubles, bro. Come and
Hey, real one.
I'll take the body slam.
I need
bro.
somebody who can aim when they body slam me. Like,
Yeah.
So like Matt can body slam. me.
Matt is probably
He gonna strategically. He'd be like for the stunt double.
He can even like
Yeah,
he can just hold you up for a
honestly,
second.
he probably just set you right down. Just
Oh my gosh.
there you
just
are.
at the end, just
Right,
yeah.
right. At the very end, you feel all that force, bro. Just
On the
My bad,
contrary,
bro.
He gonna go man. He gonna dunk.
but like if I say like my niece or something, she just gonna accidentally drop me on my brain,
Yeah.
and I will die from that impact.
Oh,
It's not
man.
gonna be the back or nothing. It's gonna be right here. Just
The top.
I tripped when she would try to pick me up to.
oh god.
That shouldn't even count.
Exactly. I didn't get it, and I'm paralyzed.
Literally,
Yeah. I got lucky. I didn't know which one it was.
that's that middle joint.
Great programming.
Thank you.
That's hilarious, yo.
Yeah. Final answer, my sister.
Yeah, my sister.
I will
can-
survive.
Yeah, I'll probably be straight. I don't even know, man.
You forgot to.
Well, I was trying to think how I was even gonna swing the. I did want to bring up the whatchamacallit now, bro.
Vaccine.
Ham. Yeah, I was
Oh
gonna,
my God.
the vaccines, bro.
You might need one after you hit the mat like that.
Nah, facts, bro. Some type of medical
Vaccine ain't gonna make you
intervention or
better.
something, bro.
Not a
Isn't that
vaccine,
crazy? Like,
though.
isn't it wrestlers that get ringworm like all the time?
I can believe it.
Yeah. Something about the mats.
How are they sanitizing that, bro?
I guess that's the problem. They
A whole
die.
bunch of sweat. Yeah,
A lot of
blood.
sweat and
Just musk,
fake blood and
bacteria.
Might be some a little bit.
Or
of
maybe a
real
bit-
blood.
No,
bit of
I'm
real-
talking
bit of
about
real.
real wrestling. Like,
Oh, okay.
fake blood.
I was talking about
you-
like some WWE,
No, it's like real,
like actual real.
wrestling.
Yeah, I
you
mean
talking
that
about
thing's. Oh, that's filthy.
And like,
That's probably filthy.
Yeah, they
bro.
just rubbing dick and balls all over the back.
Thought you were talking about like some world wrestling
Wow.
entertainment, bro.
in a tiny
Man.
little,
yeah, right.
Whatever
The
they-
leotard,
yeah.
Right.
the romper.
just wade
Nah,
in.
you said them in the draws, huh?
Yeah, bro,
out there.
just
steamy.
rubbing butt against it.
It's,
Just,
yeah, they sliding on through it.
right, why they just got you in the chokehold?
They
Just-
got you the chokehold, bro.
Pressing
And then your
to that,
face,
man.
5 minutes later on the mat, your face is getting pressed against
Right.
it. They twisting
Man,
you.
you like you at least get my face up the mat, bro. Please.
You just like that.
Right.
Be cool,
Please
bro.
help me.
Done for it, bro. But earlier, Zach was talking about the COVID-19 vaccine.
It's been messing my body up real bad. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my knee. I don't know if it's my wrist. I could just be old age, but I feel like that vaccine just got something to do with it, bro. Just like I just be hearing too many negative conversations about it. Like everybody just, thank God I didn't get that vaccine. People got the vaccine were stupid, and I'm just in there just like, yeah, they are. I can't believe that they would do that. They tell me, you don't know what was in there, man. They could have had natural flavoring in there or something.
I mean, was this person you were talking to a scientist or something?
No, it was just like
Mm-hmm.
hundreds of people that I communicate with on a regular basis.
I never got vaccinated.
That makes sense for
Really?
what you talking about.
Yeah.
Wow, how did you avoid it?
Just
What do you mean?
I did it.
didn't do it.
I didn't get it.
Didn't you say like people was getting kicked out? Well, you ain't.
We graduated.
By then we did
Yeah.
because they just sent us home.
Okay. Yeah, everybody did get sent home.
And so how did I do it? I'm fast. You're
yeah,
slow.
see, bro. So exactly,
That's how
bro.
I
That's
did
why your
it.
wrist ain't hurting like mine.
Probably.
Still could be age. You know, it still could be age,
My
bro.
wrist ain't hurting, bro.
I'm saying nobody else is. You said your wrist is hurting.
It's not.
Yeah, exactly. Did you get the vaccine?
You did.
Yeah, I think you just got a injury report, bro.
Man, I'm just fucking. What's that dude name?
Steve-O.
Anybody who's injury prone.
Ooh,
Anthony
terrible.
Davis.
Oh yeah.
Johnny Knoxville. And the other jackass crew.
Man,
But what you were saying about vaccines?
But I brought that up to say, you know, as you were talking about COVID, I mean, there's, you know, said to be some, you know, some side effects, a couple of, you know, things to. Yes, I remember they were talking about, you know, you're gonna feel real fatigued after that shot, bro. I was slumped. I was slumped for sure,
Lie
bro.
about that.
And I ain't never, you know, quite felt like that off a vaccine. But if there was like a side effect or something for like a medicine, and say this is like a medicine that you that's pretty, like you need it, you know what I'm saying,
Like
for the
insulin for diabetes or blood thinners for heart problems or
something like that.
Like do or die.
What's like a side effect where you're like, I don't know if I can take this medication, or like this is where like I wouldn't be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Impotence.
What is that? Like, what's the dumbed down version of that?
I probably said the wrong word because nobody seems to know what I'm
What
saying.
you're talking about impotence, right? Like
No,
not being able to have
rescue.
kids.
oh,
Yes, precisely.
oh. See, I didn't know that.
Go to the second one.
Abnormally unable to achieve a sexual erection.
Yep.
If they
Type
said
shit.
like, yeah, you just
ED.
you gonna need Cetaphil for the rest of your life, I'll be like, I'm okay. I don't need it.
How many medications are out there that actually cause that? That's a real.
I'm sure it's a plethora of them. A blood thinner, I would imagine, does that.
Okay.
Probably.
Really, but I feel like a blood thinner makes it more mobile. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It may only affect you at a certain age too.
Yeah.
Mm.
You talking about because there ain't no coagulation going on.
Coagulation.
But yeah, or migraines, because migraines hurt so bad, and I already suffer from migraines. Like I get one probably like once a year. I don't know what causes it. Might
Like-
be sunlight. It might be extreme sound.
Like the ones that make you throw up.
throw up, diarrhea. Everything hurts. Like if John's in his room having a conversation right now on the phone,
It's
and I can hear him
whooping
from
your
here,
ass.
it's hurting.
Wow.
Like the lights, like these lights would be killing me right now.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, or like a TV being like listening to music and some beats all the way up.
Ooh.
Me being next to you like it's gonna hurt. Smells. You make cookies. Cookies hurt. The smell of cookies like it's painful.
dang,
It makes me wanna
cookies
throw up.
hurting you?
Any smell.
Kill me.
You feel me? So yeah, migraines.
Couldn't
I
be
don't
me.
need it.
I'm dead, yo. Nah, migraines are
Looking
definitely.
at adverse drug reactions. So cough. These are common: cough, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and headaches. Like I feel like
You can keep the nausea. I'll be
diarrhea
honest.
don't be too bad.
Oh man, you gotta just sit on the toilet.
Sometimes
You just gotta stay hydrated,
and take off your clothes.
and that's a great way to cut. Yeah, right.
And just lock in that moment.
Really got locked
No
in.
plans that day.
Vomiting, I'm not a fan of vomiting.
Yeah,
I'm
keep
not.
that. I'm
I
I
hate
do hate vomiting.
I do hate it, but like I feel like the worst. So like, I had food poisoning, and I feel like I never vomited in my life until I had food poisoning. If that makes sense. Like I clearly threw up, before then. Like it's happened.
I agree.
But
I
the
can
way
taste
like
it.
food poisoning was like pumping everything out of me
Yep.
was crazy.
Yep.
Like it was, I could feel it from my stomach. Like
Forcing it out.
yeah, I was just like, and it was so often. Like it was like, whew, okay, survived. Got that. And get up and like try to get comfortable again. Like I already feel it coming back. I'm like, are you
Oh my
serious? Like what's
God.
wrong with me?
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
So,
bro! You
yeah.
ever throw up so long like you can't breathe?
Yes.
Hmm?
You've been throwing up for like
Yeah, you start.
I've thrown up
15
till I like
seconds.
had like nothing on my stomach, and I'm just throwing up like
I was just screaming at that
dry
point.
heaving.
yeah. Well, just like no, I mean like I've thrown up like stomach acid type. Like
Yeah.
some bio, like, and I remember looking that up on the phone. There's like, yeah, if you're doing that, bro, you might be cooked, bro.
say your goodbyes.
I was like, fuck, man.
Let me call my mom.
Dude, that happened when I had to catch a flight, bro. I'll never forget that. I was throwing up like that, and I was like, I gotta get on this plane, bro.
I wouldn't have gotten on the plane.
I did, bro. I made it.
Congratulations.
Right?
I
Congratulations,
can't feel like that on the plane.
bro. I just went to sleep.
Oh,
I just tried to lay down, bro. That was a
That's what
long.
you
That was a
gonna do
long day.
anyway.
That was a
Might as well
long
do it
day,
on the
bro.
flight.
I would have second thoughts.
It was a long day,
I'd be rethinking my whole life.
man. Yes, I did, bro.
Dry mouth. It's not too bad.
I say something kind of like a I don't know if they have like almost like a flu, like the where your body gets real hot then gets real cold.
Oh, like hot flashes.
Yeah.
I saw a video
that's
of
pretty bad.
some lady having hot flashes. She was like out at a football game or something. Her head was steaming.
I seen that. Yeah.
She had a bald head. That boy
I know the
was
video. Yeah.
cooking. I was like, oh gosh, she's freaking. That's
Someone get her a
warm.
fan.
I've
You said
never
someone get
seen
her a
that.
fan, bro.
Some water.
Please.
Hear that sizzle?
Right? You throw some water, it dances. The water dancing like a stainless steel pan.
I don't know.
It's a steam cloud.
Yeah.
I got a crazy thought. Have y'all seen this is probably, I hope it's not real. The dude that always has like constant orgasms.
That's
seen a woman.
caused by.
I don't know, but this is kind of making me think about a bad side effect.
That would be awful.
I mean, his thing I think is like a life condition. So I don't know if we want to measure it out
That would
that
just-
far, but
When you said like, is it like?
he would take a couple steps and then have to. He was collapsed in
Zah.
orgasmic pain. Yeah. Also,
thank you.
I don't know if this is real, but that's
I'm praying for him.
Whew. Exactly. He on disability because he's
Right, bro.
going
Can't
too
get
crazy.
right, bro.
No, you're getting too right.
Yeah, it's your facts.
Too right.
Do something to me. Like I feel like I need. There's got to be a procedure where you could turn something off, like in my brain, to just stop that. Stop
Man.
that triggering. I don't know.
Some poke around in his brain. Like, there's got to be something here.
Right. I don't mind,
It's got
bro.
to
I can't,
this.
this knows the way to live.
If you are experiencing constant and uncontrollable arousal, even when not thinking about sex, it could be signs of GPAD, also
Yeah,
known as
I saw
restless
that.
genital syndrome or persistent genital arousal disorder.
This reminds me of the videos where like they, where it'd be like a frog, it'd be like a dead frog, and they like dip it in some sauce.
Oh, then the
And
legs.
the legs get to moving, like restless. That's what that feels like to me.
That's
It's
too
like,
much,
It just
bro.
won't stop.
I can't believe that this is really a thing.
Whew. That's a visual for you right there.
Yeah, that's no way to live, bro. Like, what job can you even?
Had
What
it.
job can you even have that you just?
Just
Busting
join the
all over.
circus, right? You just got to be a spectacle at that point.
Man, just get on.
There's nothing you can produce.
Adult entertainment.
Yeah.
You
No.
cannot be at. No, you can't even because they be.
You cannot integrate with regular society. You got to be on the road. It's in a tent, bro. Just
Oh my God.
Entertaining these folks,
You
bro.
are a magical being.
You are, bro.
You can't go. Like adult entertainment is actually like directed and stuff like to somebody that's like real film. You know, somebody like really treats that as something. And it's like you can't get the lines right because you freaking you
go
get
crazy.
too aroused.
You right. You
go
you jump
stupid.
in the gun, bro.
You're in the corner. Ah!
Like, can we get about this?
Right. Okay, yo. Just get out of here, bro.
Scaring the talent.
I know this sounds crazy.
Scaring the cast.
They say I know this sounds crazy from us, but you too freaked out, bro.
Literally. I said, I've never seen anything like this.
I wouldn't
Right.
wish that on anybody.
Bro, right.
Except for Roy. If you're listening, I haven't matured. If you're listening, I'm gonna find him on LinkedIn or something. I'm gonna probably
What?
And just know you got a right hit coming after the left.
Hey,
I
listen,
won't
I
miss.
just want to see the what if.
And I
All
won't
right,
miss.
I'm not missing this stuff. Hey, but I appreciate y'all not missing this episode. I know we missed an episode, but we back in this thing. This was an interesting time. Yeah, we talked about some things. I will say some things were okay. Yeah, sure.
Right. That's a good one.
But hey, again, I just want to reiterate: check out the gaming channel. Check us out on Twitch, and actually, I only talked to Troy about this so far, but we might have some other new stuff coming up along the way
As
but,
well.
yeah, stay connected with us. This is Benjamin Lane signing out.
Wavy J signing out too, man. Thanks y'all for tuning in. I know we took like a week, maybe two. We was doing some stuff, so continue tapping in with us. You know what I'm saying? Tapping with the gaming channel, the Twitch. We got some things on the way. You feel me?
You feel me?
See ya.
I have some announcements. I got 5 God of War videos coming. First one is coming pretty soon. First 2 will come out pretty soon. Yeah, that's kind of all I want to say. Thank you guys for tuning in. 128. And we'll see you on 129. I'm out.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
If you're out there suffering from GPAD, man, call that hotline. Get some help.
Get some help.
Z-Breeze signing out. See you on the next one. We out.